I read about the story 10 years ago, and I had never heard of her, but I just thought it's a great story, and I thought I could do this really quickly in a year, but I was 19 and very naive, so
Okay.
little did I know it would take almost 10 years. Yeah, I spent my youth in this movie. It's true. I'm 28 now, so the hardest parts were getting the rights. And finding the right people, finding a great crew and the right cast. And for example, Sofia, I met 5 years ago, and I thought she was perfect, but she was too young. So it had to take another 5 years. I really enjoyed making the film. Actually getting there and production, post-production. Yeah. All the trying to get money, trying to get rights, all that stuff, not that much fun. But
Yeah, of course.
I mean, there were a lot of people that thought, a lot of people have preconceived notions about who Gloria Tevi is or the Gloria Tevi story. But I didn't have that because I'm Swiss, so I just saw a story and I didn't think it's like the scandalous thing. And that's mainly what I encountered. And for example, when I looked for a writer in Mexico, I heard Sabina Berman's name, but everybody said don't even meet her because she will never do it. She's too serious. And then we met, and she said, "Great." I think she's very interested in the story, but also she liked the idea of doing it from a foreign perspective, from an outside point of view. I mean, starting from people not believing in just the project, not believing in me, obviously, which is understandable because I hadn't done anything before, really. And then, of course, Gloria herself and the real people in the story trying to stop the movie, in fact.
Yeah.
Well, I hope people will be surprised and that they will see something that they didn't expect and that they will be moved. I think that's for everybody, to decide for themselves what the story means to them and what they take away from it. It was very important to us from the beginning not to judge and to just, put it there and let people make up their own minds. All I know is that I want to do something really difficult.
Okay.
Because,
like this one,
more difficult. No, because the idea of me doing this film was so ridiculous and unlikely to happen, really. Like I was this 19-year-old kid from Switzerland who didn't know anything, it was so unlikely, and I would like to find something, completely different, but something also that I learned so much in this process, and hopefully I can repeat that. I think a fiction project, but something completely different. I would like to do something crazy, like people going to climbing Everest or something crazy. I don't know, something completely different.